All right, guys, Bruce back at you with actuals for Group C. And I start out with a big disappointment. I thought they might go low, but they went low. No class low. Still a 77% yield, but guys, come on. You earn it, pay it. So why bother to keep track of it? 53.54 is what Cony paid. 77, decent yield, guys, but we're moving up now, and we just made a bunch of money in value. So I don't know what to be said here. This one, they simply earned it in time, and they're not paying it out. All right, guys, let's take a look. Let me uncover this. 1536 fiat. Didn't earn a lot. I had both of these. Okay. Higher. All right. Microsoft Msfo. All right, guys. 48. I had them at 28. Man, I didn't see it in their numbers. I mean, they did move up April, May, June, but not a lot over the prior month. Look at the current IV. So it's not that high a yield, but they've been paying 50, a couple of 50s, but 30s, 20s, 30s, 30s. So maybe I should have gone 30 or 32, but I don't think there's any way I saw 48. All right, let's look at Amdy. But if you own MSFO, you got yourself a 35% yield. Remember, I'm going on the price from the weekend when I did my estimate. So technically, they're going to go on yesterday's pricing close. So if you go, oh, well, that's not in the sheet. It said it's 38. I mean, that's what happens. Just a slightly different price change. All right, guys. 46 cents for Amdy. I'm happy for Amdy. Look at that yield, especially, and it's down low. It's been beat up. So good on, and that's higher than all distributions this year. So good job, Amdy. Let's look at Netflixy. I'm starting to worry that I was high, guys. I forget. I pasted these all in and then I covered them up so you guys don't read ahead. I know what you do. I'm kidding, but it's a little bit better. I leave the yield, right? So you have some idea. I was probably high over here on this number. Let's take a look. Yep, I was high. I mean, I can see it now, but I couldn't see it when I was estimating it. ABNY. Let's take a look. Airbnb. Oh, right on the money, guys. Nice to be there once in a while. I got a few more, I think, that I got on the money. All right. PP Square. Let's see what PP's got. My estimate was 32 after them being in 50 for 2 months, then 2 months of 30, a 60 and a 40. So they've covered 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm saying it's 3. That probably means it's going to be a 4. Let's see. Oh, 2 in a row. You go, Bruce. You're a lucky dog. I should be out playing blackjack or craps right now. Okay. Carvana. I remember this one when I wrote it. All right. So almost $4, almost $3, over 2.5, 4.5. So I said they're not going to pay that much. I looked at the income and said, it's closer to $2. Well, what did they pay? They paid 52% yield, slightly lower than their current IV. So let's take a look. $1.70. It's still a decent payout um, for Carvana. All right. Ulti. Now, I don't think this had a chance to impact it too much, guys. But I don't know if you saw HIMS drop 40%. There was some news about Novo Nordisk, the healthcare guys aren't gonna promote one of their health and beauty products, and that really tanked the stock. So remember, Ulti buys and then writes covered calls on these highly volatile stocks. So if you own a stock and that stock drops 40%, um, I need to take a look. You guys probably know it more than I do. I'm looking over at let me take a look while I'm doing this and see. Is it HIMS? That's what the symbol I kind of remember. Yep. Oh, yeah. Okay. So it's had 2 days now. So it dropped on Monday. It's now trading at 42.95. It had been 60 plus. So that's not a good situation when you own the underlying and you're writing covered calls. It's up in the low 60s and maybe you're writing a 65, a 67 covered call. Well, that's fine. You get to keep the premium. But now you got a $42 stock. Now you want to write a covered call? You're not going to get any premium if you write a 65. Maybe you're into this thing for 58 or something that you own it at. So that can hamper it, but they do a fairly large amount of shares. But just FYI, if that's going to impact Ulti, I did look at the time I saw the news and saw that it's still in the fund. I don't know what kind of weighting percentage it is. All right, just news for you guys, if you don't already know it. So what did they pay, Bruce? Give us the data. Okay, I will. 923. Remember what I said? If you go 8 or 9, you're going to be close. So I went 095 and I split the difference. If it was 090 and they're halfway there, 0.0925 more or less. All right. How did Ymax do? 1548. The yield's not too bad, but that's on the lower side. Ulti's still got a nice yield because it's down at a $6 product. So that's why you guys like it. But, if it gets too many hymns, not going to be a good psalm. Okay, Mag? Let's take a look at that. $15.74, guys. At 26. It's so hard to keep up with those. Like I said, these weeklies, other than Lfgy, it pays pretty well, and I'm able to kind of get on that one and get close and look at the holdings. And Gpty. Look at, I had 34 for R. Diddy. It paid 35, 46, 33, 30, 31. So what caused it? Well, the index went down. And maybe it was 4 days of trading on it that impacted it. Okay, Gpty, or sorry, Lfgy. I'm usually close on this, guys. Probably within 2 cents. Yeah. How about less than 1 cent? 47.50 is 48.36. Better be good than be right. Okay, Gpty. I usually get close on Gpty. 31. So less than 2 pennies off on that one. S. Diddy. 11. Oh my. Do you see 11 in here anywhere? I see a 17. Again, is it the 4-day week or were they only 1 week in arrears? It could be. I don't know. You're dealing with weeklies. 11, another 11. Well, that doesn't set well for those guys. All right, let's get into something better. Come on, Chippy. You're pretty solid. Let's go, Chippy. 37.67. That's a low for you. All right. This one you're gonna like. Okay? You're gonna like What's in the hood? What's in the hood, guys? Well, tonight is good news in the hood. How about 6.5 smackaroos? 6.53, 139.69. I'm sure the IV is higher now. I probably had that a while ago. All right, congrats, guys, if you're in Hooy. I know it's not a cheap stock. It's like $7 on Pulte, but still, it's nice to see it. I knew it would be good, but I didn't know if they'd pay out that much. I saw them earn a significant amount, so I went from $3 payment to 4, but I wasn't going to put 6 and have it be 4 and have everybody go, man, you're not even close. I'd rather be under than over. I get discouraged. This is me owning a lot of Cony, just trying to be optimistic more than anything, guys. All right, so that's what I got for my Yieldmaxers, guys. Cony 53 cents, Fiat 15, Msfo 48, Amdy 46, Nfly 43, ABNY 32, 33 for Pypy, $1.70 for Carvana. Carvani, Ulty 9.0923, Ymax 1548, Ymax 1578, 20 cents for R Diddy, 48.36 for Lfgy Gpty, 31.40, 11.11 for S Diddy and Q Diddy, 37.67 for Chippy, and the winner is Hooy, guys. All right. Sorry about that. Even I get a little nuts. I think it's from making like too many videos in the last few hours, guys. Sorry about that. 139.69 on $6.53. Way to go, Hooey. All right, guys, that's it. This is Bruce with Targeted Wealth Creation, not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Bye for now.